Afternoon, everybody. Look at the market today. Look at this little rim here. So, is this going to be a bull trap? Or is it really just bracing for earnings and we're just seeing a little pre-earnings run up here? Now, there's a couple of things that are going on behind the scenes that are pretty interesting, but we are going to cover everything, give you guys everything you need to know going into the rest of the week. Some trading tips and tricks and tips as we do always around here. But again, guys, since this is a public stream, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way in, helps out a whole lot with the algos over here. I would appreciate it very, very, very much. Let's see here. I'll throw the link to the best place to come and learn how to trade, to come and print with us in the top here. SPY's just rimming its way up over here. Nancy, dude, that trade on Nancy this morning, I'm a little bit pissed. I got stopped out on it. On one of those just bullshit candles coming back down. But again, at the end of the day, I mean, I locked in the money, all good to go. Stack up the cash balance and we're good to go. Hello, SV. What's up, Samly? Welcome, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good day over here. So what we were looking at this morning was the dollar. I mean, I tweeted it out here too. The dollar was going off a cliff. So if you guys missed the morning stream with us, I mean, the dollar was just cliff diving. I mean, we were looking at it here, looking at it here. I mean, it just didn't look like it wanted to show any signs of coming back to life. Now, we did get this dollar move back up here. This is where I hit I hit a little baby trade on SPY puts coming down on a little rejection. I didn't really like it. So once it got back into the green, it was a little red. I just ditched it. But the NVIDIA was really the play of the day here. The 10-year is selling off. The 10-year yield is down 3.84% right now. That's pretty nasty. That's pretty nasty. Somebody's stepping up here and buying these bonds. The gilts are down 1.48, and these are the yields. So when you see this, it means that they're buying the actual bonds. We are looking at USD JPY2. What the fuck? How did that just change? USD JPY. Let's see. Dude, sometimes for some reason my trading view will just switch to like random stuff. Like it'll switch to AMC over here and then it'll like switch back to like the 10-year when I just click it, because I have to like re-shut down my computer every time I go on Restream. And for some reason my trading view is just like, no, do that. And I'm like, no, trading view, none of that. But let's see. Yeah. And you're not seeing Japan get to that danger zone either. So you really saw USD GBP and USD JPY kind of leading the dollar down today, with Japan most likely stepping up a little bit and the pound rallying a little bit off of the new, after the new prime minister was put into place. So again, looking at this over here, we are going into the rate hike next week, 95.7% probability that we're going to get that 75 basis point rate hike. We did get pretty not great housing data this morning too. It wasn't great. Tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow. Well, yes. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., we also get new home sales. So we are going to get a decent amount of housing data coming out this week. And then Thursday gets crazy. We get GDP, jobs report. And then Friday's nuts. Employment cost index, PCE, real disposable income, real consumer spending, Michigan consumer sentiment. And then pending home sales index. So we have a lot of things to look at over here. What does it mean when the SPY is going up and MACD is going down? That's a divergence. What about the December rate hike? Actually, we can take a look at that here. Hold on. I got to see. So this would 375 to 4 would be 75 into November. So let's see, 75. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, so they're still pricing in more for a 75 in December. So there's a really, really tiny chance that we get a 25, but there's a 47.5% probability that we get a 50 in December, and then 50.5% probability for a 75. So that's what we're looking at right now across the board. SPY, I mean, honestly, the next upside target I have from the daily is 389. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. That would be crazy. Let's see. You're at 4.5 in November. No, you would be at 4. You would be at 4 in November. Because if you look at this, you'd be right around 4. Because right now it's 3 to 325. So if they do a 75, it would be 375 to 4 right here. SB, I finally received my ankle. There we go. Shout out to all the members of the channel. let's see here. So SPY's running up a little bit. You guys are slaughtering the like button. I appreciate it. The midday crew has been awesome. Dude, these NVIDIAs are pissing me off now. I mean, I would have been out up here, but like this bullshit candle on my little 11% gainer, I was like, damn it. SPY just cracked 384. It did. SPY did crack 384. This thing's running today. I mean, let's pull up the earnings calendar really quick. So for those of you guys that don't know, I mean, this is the biggest week of earnings that we're going to have. Earnings whisperers. So today is Microsoft, Google, I believe. Here it is. Yeah. So Microsoft and Google are reporting after hours. You also get Visa, Chipotle, Spotify, Texas Instruments. That's today after close. So Microsoft and Google are going to be what the market's bracing for and watching. Tomorrow before open, you get Boeing, Waste Management, Harley Davidson, and Wingstop 2. Wednesday, Facebook. I think Facebook could be very interesting. I mean, if they can capitalize somehow on the metaverse stuff, if they issue decent guidance and they can show some progress with Instagram Reels, I think they might be all right. The problem is that they've just gotten booty clapped on earnings the last couple of times that it's like, it's a tough one there. Forward, Teladoc, ServiceNow also after close tomorrow. Thursday's crazy. Apple, Amazon, Intel, Pinterest. And then Friday before open, Exxon, Chevron, AbbVie. And that's really it. So that's kind of what we're looking for going into the end of the week. Do I think Apple's going to report positive? I have no idea. Nobody knows. Again, if people are trying to get you to play earnings, I've told you the best way to do it. I mean, there's two ways. You can do the iron condors, or so you can do the condors, or you can use a little math that I've shown you guys with pricing them in. But either way, it's a coin flip, and nobody has any idea what's going to happen. I could sit here all day long and be like, it'll be, and then it does, and then I can be like, see, I was right. But again, it doesn't, like, nobody has any idea. Why am I rocking the jacket? Why not? Why not? Are you telling me how to dress, pal? No, I'll rock the jacket. I'll rock the jacket. I like it. It's my body. I want to put whatever I want on it. You know, I could wear a hoodie, but I'm not gonna. All right. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Gap says has shut down YeezyGap.com. Uh-oh. They're going after Kanye now. I mean, he is saying some wild things, but let's see if Gap's going to move on that. Nah, nothing. SPY's just rimming up here on the 5. If this thing really starts to come down here and cracks, get some volume below this 48 here, you could play it to VWAP in the 200, but I wouldn't try to FOMO in on it coming back down and trying to catch the move before it actually happens. The other thing is that SPY is up a decent amount, 1.35%, but it's not like one of those days where the SPY's up like 2.5-3% right now, and it's most likely going to reject. You could see it run a little bit going into the end of the day pre-earnings. Can I at least get a sick mullet? Probably not. I do need a haircut though, buddy. I do need a haircut. So if I did, I could probably, maybe. When do you think the SPY is going to break down? If it's going to, it'll be later. I don't think it's just going to randomly happen right now. It wouldn't make any sense for it to. You saw it out of the gate. I mean, can we do a poll on the mullet? Dude, we're not doing a mullet, buddy. Let's see. Jacket is solid. This is a nice jacket too. I've been wearing my linen one a lot. The linen one's nice. What's up, team? How are we doing? So let's see if SPY can continue here. This is not, in my mind, it's not really tradable. If I were to do anything on here and I wanted to trade this, it would be done with futures. It would not be done with options. Like, these moves are a little bit slower. So, like, if it's going to move, I mean, you can capitalize on those smaller moves in futures, but it'll probably pitter-patter around. And, I mean, if you have a bunch of, like, if you're trading contracts with not enough time, I mean, you're going to get killed by theta, and it can end up making those new highs, and you're not up as much as you thought you would be. Stop trying to get me to make it a mullet, bro. Stop. Ryan, I have not had a chance to look at it yet, buddy. Sorry. With Dixie breaking like it did, the move up in SPY is nominal. Well, I mean, I would say that we were looking at I honestly thought this morning that they were trying to like really, really bait people in. You just saw too many things coming left and right that it just looked like they were trying to bait everybody into buying calls at open and then dumping on everybody. It didn't end up happening. I was trying to stop, bro. So I mean, we were looking at this back here in the stream. Oh boy, man. My buddies are texting me right now. They want me to do something really aggressive this weekend, and I think I should. It's Halloween. I haven't done it I haven't done it. Actually, that's not true. I did do it when I was in Boston. The last time, it's basically a similar situation as to when I got roofied, but at a different place where I know most of the people, and it's cool. And they're most likely not going to roofie me because if I do get roofied, I will not go back there and I will blame them. Let's see. Is it someone's wife? No. It's not. It could be, though. You never know who's going to be there. All right, team. Welcome back to the live. You guys haven't already, tap that like button. We're almost at 100 already. You guys are killing it today. I appreciate each and every one of you guys showing up here, showing support. Did you just complain about getting free drugs? Honestly, that's pretty much how it went before. I didn't get anything stolen. I thought I lost my phone, my second phone. I didn't. It was in my closet. And that's where all the pictures were too. So it is what it is, you know. Work hard, play hard. I've had a nice little, I think it's longer than this, but like if I were to look back at the game, I think it's at least 7 green days in a row, which is nice. It's at least 7, which is sweet. And I've been trying to help you guys out with that stop loss video. I mean, you gotta watch that one. That one's a sweet one. But we can go. Just don't. I mean, technically that is what happened. I just don't know what it was. Like, imagine if I had like a heart condition, which I don't, but like, and it just went like dead. And like, you can't be going around like unaliving people. Like, you can't do that. That's not allowed in society. I need to get a girlfriend so I can break up and the AFC can run. Not doing that. I've been through enough emotional disturbances for you guys. Say no to crack. Don't worry, I will. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I sell it. All right, let's see. And dude, Nancy here. We did call this move. If it broke this 129 and held, it could get to this one, this 132. This one would have been sweet. I think it was right here. I got the stop. I just slapped him at open and then just rode him up a little bit. But that would have been sexy. I was on next week's too and locked in like 11%, which is nasty. Making money with Mr. Mullet and Master Market Maker. That's an interesting way to put things, you know? Let's see. Yeah, we don't really need gap over here. Where's TLT? I'm telling you, the TLT move is going to be nasty. It's showing signs. We're just not there yet. This isn't like you need a news catalyst for it. You need something from the Fed essentially to come in and say, yeah, TLT, or not. They're not going to say, hey, buy TLT. Obviously not. But what they will do is say, all right, we're going to back off some of these rate hikes. We're going to slow down, which I think is going to happen once we get to terminal. So we get to terminal. We see what the Fed says. We see how the data reacts and then see if TLT goes crazy because which is what we went over in the live stream this morning with you guys. Is if everybody then expects rates to start coming back down, well, then bond prices are going to go up. You know that you can lock in your rate, but the price of that bond can end up going up as the rates come down. Any pointers on how to trade with a busy school schedule? You got to find the times in the day that you're able to trade. I think you're in college. You can set up your schedule in your semesters to make sure that you're able to trade. For me, I never liked waking up early, so I would never have an 8 a.m. So I would just leave that little slot open. Or you can use Pythagoras, the predictive algorithm on the daily. That's just been killing it. Swing trades get enough time. I mean, right now I'm not swinging anything just because of the fact that the market's so choppy and it's going in all sorts of different directions all the time that I don't want that overnight risk. I'm much more confident in my ability to read the market and the data as it's coming out intraday and make money that way. But you definitely can use Pythagoras. It's nasty, man. Let's see. A Southie chick with a dude, the Southie. I saw some. Never mind. Never mind. But like, if you're thinking about like all the girls my age live in Southie, so I'm there a lot. You know, that's where my buddies live. So I'm always over in Southie. Let's see. So Spy's rimming on the 5 here. This might be it's teetering on the 48 on the 1 again. These are the types of days where it looks like it's going to bait you into that reversal to the downside, but you're not getting it confirmed. You almost need it on the 3-minute to really break. It's just bending around. Where's this 5-minute MACD? Oh, it's getting there, man. It's getting there. Your friends live near all the girls? So you live with Mikey still? No. Maybe. No, I don't think so. SUV is under 21, no drinking. Dude, I'm 23 and I'm a professional drinker. I don't know if you know this about me, but it's one of the things that like college schedules suck. Gotta hop in the Discord, take it seriously. Been flaming on my own for a bit now. Hey man, if you want to take it seriously, man, and get away from a lot of the kind of nonsense that people are spewing, hop in there with us, man. I mean, a lot of people are doing very well. DM Ohio is one of our stars over there, just making crazy gains every single day. Keep watching the MACD converging, and if these rims get weaker, let's see if she wants to die. Well, if this is the thing, if it wants to bounce up here and rim and not make a new high, that's what I would look for, because it keeps rimming new high, rim new high, rim new high, rim new high. If it doesn't and then starts to melt with the MACD coming down, you could see it come down and test VWAP at 382.16, but that's kind of tight. That's the thing. Like, this thing could come to VWAP, hit flatline. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. On a real note, my Webull account is in the process of converting to a cash account for margin. Finally, dude, thank God. If you're not above 25, there's no reason to have a margin account unless you're selling spreads, which is not the worst strategy in the world. It's actually pretty good. Your MACD on TradingView looks so different. Oh, that's the new MACD settings that Gabe put out are sweet. 24, 52, 18. You're going as Rocky for Halloween? Nice, buddy. There you go. You need margin to YOLO? Nah. No, Arvind. Stop it. Arvind, the funny thing is I know you're not YOLOing. Like, I know for a fact you're not doing it. Arvind comes in here and he's just like, YOLO on margin. And I'm like, Arvind, no, stop. Don't put any bad ideas in some of these people's heads. Some people just like to listen, like, and they hear one thing that are like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. It sounds like a lottery ticket. I like that. And then boom, and then they lose all their money. And you're like, well, okay. Please don't do that. Thanks for planting the seed. Anytime. Anytime, man. All right, team. Let's see here. TLT at VWAP. If TLT breaks here and yields start coming back up, which they are. Where's the dollar? Interesting. I don't know. This is getting interesting here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see here. You had to stop myself from saying wild stuff. Like number 90, Josh. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, let's see here. Dude, it's teetering. It's teetering. It hasn't had a closing candle below the 5-minute 13 all day. I mean, yeah, all day long. It's never came below. What's it at? 383.59, and you have a minute to go. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Your TQQQ position is up 13%. Nice. All right, let's see what happens with SPY here. Ah, those fuckers. They're trying to hold it, man. They are trying to keep this thing up. I mean, again, I'm already up what? What am I up now on the day? It was a lot in terms of a percentage. 2.2, which is nasty. There's not really any need for me to trade more because I'm already. I mean, you guys saw the Nvidia trade this morning. It was filthy. Locked it in and let it ride. I've been killing Nvidia recently, keeping my Green Day streak alive. The morning crew, those morning streams that we have with you guys we've been doing good work over there. And again, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm live every single morning, 8:45 a.m. to 10:30, and that's the time that I trade the most in. If you guys want access to all of the proprietary algorithms, the options data, the alerts, the live streams, the curriculum, make sure you guys hop in, check it out. There's a link right there. It's also at the top of the live chat there. If you guys want to come check it out, hop in there with us. Get away from all of that nonsense. If you're tired of losing money in the market, we're the place for you, buddy. All right, let's see. Apple just holding on here. South Korea, U.S. in intense conversation over EV tax credits. Let's see. Unless it breaks, you have time, so you'll see. Leo, did you try and just FOMO in and try to catch a rejection, buddy? Leo, come on, pal. What are you doing? That doesn't follow any rules. Bitcoin 100K coming? Okay, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's not throw out wild price targets for things. How about that? Can we like keep it in the zoo a little bit here? Because then you're just gonna have people like Kathy Wood coming out thinking that it's okay to say things like that, and then she's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well Tesla to 10,000. Fuck you." Like, come on. You can't give these people any wiggle room because they'll just take it too far. Yeah, see, now we have a SPY to 500. See, you can't have. This is why we can't have nice things, everybody. Hey, animal, I've answered that many times. Many times, especially like when you ask it too. So if you come in here and ask it every day, I'm just going to time you out now at this point. Your horse is officially hyped. Oh, God. SPY down to 4. See, you guys and your dumb price targets. SPY to 40. No risk, no Rari. That's true. True. We are making our way to the pista. We are making our way to the pista. We're getting there. We're getting there. One of these days, you guys are going to see me, and I'm just going to, like, make a video and be like, oh, yeah, pista. And it'll be, like, really well produced. You'll be like, how the fuck did you do that? And I'll be like, dude, I've been telling you for, like, a year. When in Vegas? I've never been to Vegas, actually. Never been to Vegas. Pepe? Bad. All right, you got 2 minutes to go on this 5-minute closing candle. If you break... It's tempting. I don't know. We'll see. It does want to do it. If you're following like this trend, there's... You drove your brother-in-law's Maserati the other day? That's pretty cool. What was it? I almost bought what do you call it? Like an old Gran Turismo one time. But then I was like, no. Not gonna do that, actually. The amount of times that I've almost bought something cool is a lot. And then I just go spend money on like experiences. Which I think is more fun most of the time. Especially when like the people you go with probably wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. So you just like bring your boys with you, you know? It's fun. It's really cool. I mean, they all could probably. Let's see here. But it is fun acting like a dumbass most of the time. Yeah, it would have been in the shop yeah, exactly, Sam. That's why I didn't buy it. What should we be looking at to alert us about the TLT? It's gonna be when we get to terminal. It's gonna be when the Fed starts really backing off. It's when the pivot happens, and then everybody slaps bonds. Because think about it like this. All right, everybody, listen up. I've said this a couple times today, but I want you guys to understand like basically the way that the TLT play would work and why. So here's essentially what happens. Oh my God, we're one away from 100 likes already. Appreciate you, team. All right, so here's what happens. We are in a rising interest rate environment right now with the Fed. They're going to continue to increase interest rates. So what's that going to do? Well, home price is going to come down, but the 10 years most likely going to start to head up as well. And it's been heading up. People have been selling bonds, but you're also in an environment right now that is very, 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 very volatile. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I've said this many times. People are in this buy the dip mentality, but the dips actually, in general, may never come back, depending on how the dust settles after we get out of this nonsense that we've been in. So you have to go to something safer. This is where the concept of TINA comes in. There is no alternative. TINA. There is no alternative. That's how the market's been for like the last 10 years. Yields have been coming down. And you can't, it doesn't make sense to own bonds. The risk adjusted expected returns now on treasuries makes sense versus stocks, meaning that there is now an alternative. Okay, so now if the Fed then comes out and says, okay, we're backing off, we're going to start maybe decreasing rates as we get higher. What people will then do is see that in the bond market and say, that might be the top of yields. So then they lock in their guaranteed interest rate. The bond prices will probably go up over the next however many years if we go back down in terms of interest rates, and TLT will go boom because of that. And these are things that you guys need to understand. Nobody else is going to tell you like the TLT play or the big macro stuff. You're going to F1 in Vegas? I went to the F1 in Miami, and that was sweet. That was really cool. Let's see here. Apple's trying to slip a little bit. If Apple breaks its 13, you might see things cascade a little bit down lower. That's why I have Apple and Tesla here, because if Apple and Tesla both break, SPY's already down below, that could cause the little cascade here. Pepe, that's really, really risky. But again, that play has the potential to be bigger than any other play that people have been talking about over the last 2 years, because there was a TLT play a while ago. Is your stop loss video on the Discord or on the YouTube channel? It's on my YouTube channel right now. I might move it and move some of them exclusively in there because they've been out for a while, been talking about them for a while. And we do need to move some of these videos around. So make sure you guys watch that one. It's called How to Steal from Market Makers, the most profitable stop loss strategy. That video, people have been using that strategy and been killing it, dude. Just slaughtering it. I've been using it. I haven't had a red day since I've used it. Like, I haven't. I've been close, and then and my wins are always going to be bigger than my losses now. Always. Stock market, where bulls become bears. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, man. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on Twitter, if there's any relevant news or if it's just a circle jerk fest. Let's see. It's usually circle jerk, but let's see. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. No. Yeah, I don't see anything much here. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Spy. I know you want to do it. Can I put a link for the video? Sure. Let me find it. Stop loss video. Let's see where it is. Let me see here. Here it is. Like, I have to open it and then copy paste this. All right. Here you guys go. There's the stop loss video right there. No, SPY doesn't want to do it right now. Oops, just made another 7% on AMC put. There you go, man. Make that money. This is Wall Street, Dr. Burry. If you give us free money, we are going to take it. Let's see. That video was cool. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. All right. Come on. Ooh. Slip. Nope. Thoughts on Mara? If Bitcoin comes back around, then yeah. How's it looking? Oh, it's up 10 today. Nice. You guys were talking about Bitcoin for a bit. Let me pull that up really quick. Bitcoin's up 2.5. That's not bad. Still below 20K. But I believe there's been a lot of support on this thing. Yeah, right around that. Yeah, 17,500, right around there. Yeah. Let's see how far it goes. Where's Tesla? I'm still looking for this slip on everything. I don't think I'm going to trade it, but if it does, I mean, if it's going to give me just like a easy base hit, might as well. Let's see. Alrighty, team. Keep hitting that like on the way in. If you guys have not already, you guys are killing it today. Shout out to the midday crew. We've seen a very minimal amount of nonsense here. I like you guys. I like chips. I do like chips. I mean, remember, I hold a bunch of AMD. My average is like 12 something. So it got like, I just kind of hold that thing and let it go. Micron building a factory in your town, they could be a good long-term bet. I'd have to look at it. Here's the thing, like looking at single stocks right now, you have to do such a like a higher level of analysis than you did previously. So I'd actually have to sit down, read their balance sheets, look at the news feeds, and see what's actually been going on with that company in order to give like a good opinion on where that thing could potentially go. Personally, I'm not looking at buying anything long yet until we get to after terminal. And essentially, it's right around the time the TLT play comes because we haven't necessarily seen the light at the end of the tunnel yet. If they like, you just haven't seen it. You have the expectation of the Fed pivot, but the pivot that everybody was talking about wasn't a pivot. That's what people don't understand. It's like okay, so the Fed is doing everything. They're going to do everything that they said that they were going to do in the beginning, getting rates to 4.5 to 5. And you think that them going from 75 to 50 in December is a pivot, which it's not because it's getting us to that level anyway. It's not like it's lowering the level. You're still right there. So everybody freaking out about that. Oh my God, Fed pivot. It's like, no. All right, here comes SPY starting to slip a little bit here. This could be the one. Who knows? What's the TLT play? Nothing yet. I just use it as a barometer now. There goes Apple slipping below. Tessie, little final frontier here. Nancy slipping down a little here. Oh, here it goes. RSI is not giving in yet. Below the moving average, still above 50. Yeah, where is it right now? Oh, it's getting there, though. That MACD, I bet, crossed. Yep. Right here. That new MACD is fuego, dude. Fuego. Let's see here. You got 1 minute to go on this little closing candle. You might hit it, retest down. But you've seen this a lot today, especially on the 1 minute where it's been falling below and shooting right back up to it. These EMAs have been like a magnet today. Like just an all-out magnet. Let's see. Tessie. Tessie's gonna be the one. If it goes, we'll see it. Apple, same thing here too. Is the new trading view MACD shared on Discord? Yep. It's on all the chart. It should be on all the charts that you guys are using right now. You think we'll tap 385? I mean, it's possible. It's possible here. You easily could still make another move back up before you come down. I just think that move's a little bit aggressive. You haven't seen it below this 13 yet. I would say this is break of trend. We'll see, though. I also saw somebody say, what time is Apple earnings? It's after hours Thursday. It's not today. All right. There's that candle. Let's see. It's also on Gabe's Twitter, Robert. But I'll tell you what it is. It's 24, 52, 18. Those are the settings. Are we gonna break? The Hong Kong news is wild. When? How many suits do I own? A lot. 2, 3, 4. I own a lot of suits. I think I have 2 linen ones. Those are my favorite right now. My linen ones are nice. They're so comfortable. This one's not. This one's pretty nice though. I still need to get the Xenia suit. One of these days I'll treat myself and go get a custom Xenia suit. Thank you, sir. Good looking out. Anytime, Robert. Anytime, buddy. Yeah, I mean, again, we're making all this money trading. It's like you got to spend it somewhere. A suit. I'll spend some of it this weekend. My buddies all want to do this one thing, so we might do it and just act out, have some fun. Here, dude. You guys are slaughtering the light. Jesus, guys. Shout out to the midday crew. I love you guys. Yeah, work hard, play hard. I know. I love working hard and playing hard. All right, there goes Tesla. I don't know. Like, I want it, but at the same time, it's like, why push it, You're treating yourself to a weekend in Orlando later this week. There you go. Push it to the limit. Can I take a look at DraftKings? Yeah, of course. Slip in here? It's starting to slip. You got VWAP really close, though. Paul versus Silva this weekend? Yeah, I won't be watching that. Like, I kind of want these, but at the same time, it's like, why? It's like we're getting there right now. You are getting there. If it breaks that 383, I mean, it came down below this little level that we were looking at here. They're holding it at 383. 382 was a magnet earlier a little bit when it was, when was this? Back here, when it just kept flashing around 382. Google levels. The levels on Google are going to be pretty irrelevant with earnings. Like, it's going to do what it's going to do. If I were to look at a level on Google right now on the daily, I'd say you're just flashing above this one right here. 104.36 is where I would be looking for it. But it does have earnings after hours today, which I'd be very, very, very careful with playing right now, just because the IV is going to be juiced up and all the market makers are going to try to steal from you. Whoever's selling the options are going to be trying to steal from you on the chain. What the? My phone just like randomly buzzes sometimes and then nothing happens. Yeah. I mean, again, this is not usually the time that I like to be trading during the day. It's usually in the morning, and that's when we're live all the time. So if you guys do want to hop in there, the link is in the top of the live chat. The proprietary algorithms slaughtering it, and the stuff that we have coming for you guys very, very soon is completely game changing. Like, it's sick. We've been working on this for a while. It's coming soon. It's way like like we talk about this a lot, but like I think when we released Pythagoras and Invictus, that was completely game changing. Those things are absolutely crazy, crazy powerful retail tools. But this next wave of things, I would say, is cooler, more helpful by a magnitude of 10. So if you guys do want to hop in, the link is in the top of the live chat. But if you missed it, I'll throw it in here for you guys though. Here you go. Dun, 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 dun. Watch the slip here. Are they going to get it going to VWAP? In the morning, yeah, the morning crew's just been slaughtering. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What are they pricing in for Google earnings? Let's take a look. What are they at? 103. That's not bad, actually. Let me look. 103.56. So you can essentially use either of these. Uh, about 6%. About 6. It's not bad. It's not great though. I'm not looking to play any earnings though. It really doesn't make any sense. The strategy that we have been using with the stop losses, the money that we've been making on the streams and in there with 1348, it doesn't make any sense to change anything and then start willy nilly YOLOing on earnings. If you have a larger account and you want to play with a little bit less than 1% of it, you can. You can hit a big play or you could lose it all. It's a coin flip. No matter what anybody wants to tell you on earnings, it's always a coin flip. You want the 5-minute 200, bro? That's aggressive. That is an aggressive move. Let's see what happens at this crack of 383 if it does it. They haven't pushed it down there yet, though. Let's see. No, I keep bouncing it here. Apple's banging its head. I would assume Tesla got back above its third. No, not yet. This really looks just like earnings run-up season, though. And it's just waiting. Ooh. Let's see. Come on. And then where's here it comes again. Dollar not getting above that 48 here. 10-year kind of fizzling. This may not be the one. This may not be the one. Let's see. Low volume volatility before earnings. Agreed. Agreed. This is kind of like one of those days, though, especially with the morning. The only thing I was worried about this morning, and I told you guys, was if they're going to send the dollar down, yields down, try and pop Apple above this key resistance level, which let me refresh this right here so you can see it right before open, right around 150. It just looked like a trap, which they kind of tried to trap some people here. But then they just let everything fly. That was the only thing I was worried about with the dollar and everything tanking this morning. I was like, this could just be a giant trap before earnings, but they just let it run, which we made a bunch of money on, which it is what it is. I mean, I'll take that all day long. All day long. Nice little 2% day on the account. Thank you. Like, I haven't had the green streak continues, man. Let's see. Dude, if they brought it down to the 5-minute 200, that would be really aggressive. What do you consider low volume and high volume? I mean, you can kind of see it here. I'm just looking in terms of the aggressiveness of the moves. What are we at right now in terms of volume on the SPY? I mean, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. 37 million. That's pretty low comparatively. If you look at this on the daily, I mean, this is just slowly walking its way down, running up on declining volume here. It's usually not the best sign. Here it comes for another 383 test. You're up 43% on your account today. Don't give it back. Don't give it back. The amount of risk you got to take to make 43% of your account of the day is pretty substantial. So be careful. Be careful. Oh, it just broke. So 383 just broke. Let's see. Nope. Amazon starting to sell. Tesla's starting to come down. Apple looks like it's bending that way too. This could be interesting. 376, bro. Come on now. 375 to reach the full range of the ATR. Wow, you're right. Yeah, here it comes. I mean, this is kind of the thought process that I go through too when I'm trading. It's like I'm already very green. So if I were to take a trade now, I'm risking the gains that I have already made. And thinking about the power of compounding, there's no reason for me to do that, if that makes sense. Because again, you're not going to get rich in a day, but you can blow up your account in a day, which I wouldn't do. Like, But looking at this move, this could be the rejection here. I'm probably just going to burn it just because I'm green. This is part of the psychological aspects that you guys have to deal with all the time. And it's something that you have to learn. It's knowing when to stop. Once you're up a certain amount, it's like the trading should be boring. It's like you make your money, you're done. You make your money, you're done. You secure the bag, you're done. All right, here comes that rim on the 5-minute here. Let's see. Where's the dollar just tank there? A little bit. 10-year drop. Gilt's not moving. USD JPY came down a little bit, but that's basically looking at the dollar here too. You think we test 385? We could. It's very possible that we do. It's very possible that we do. If we want to bounce back up here, get that closing candle above, and you see that pre-earnings run up into close, it's possible. Again, with that move here, though, that is showing some signs of weakness. SPY bounce hard on the 1-minute. Was that the 1-minute 200? No. Where's that? 382.50. So again, it's like VWAP again. It's just like what we were looking at yesterday with VWAP. What the? Oh, that's a 30-minute. Whoops. Let's see here. You don't feel great about the Apple China issues ongoing. Their forward outlook and guidance can't be great. It depends. That is something that you got to look for as well. So there's really two things that you got to look for in earnings. I think EPS and revenue are going to be pretty irrelevant this time around for earnings. I think what people are going to be mostly looking at is margin and guidance. That's really what it's going to be. Can you give your advice on what percentage to cut your loss on an option trade? I use 10 to 15, depending on how much time I have on the contract. But it's a combination between key levels on the chart and a percentage on the trade. So I like 10 to 15. That puts me in a good sweet spot where I know that over time, my gains are going to be a lot bigger than those losses. Like I'm going to win a lot more trades than I lose and have a higher percentage profit taking. So SL, I would really recommend that you watch the stop loss video that I put out. What I do, and this has worked very, very well for me, is when I see a trade go up between 6 and 10%, I will scale out a little bit of the position and lock in a little dollar amount of gain. What I will then do is I'll move a stop to break even. So I know that I've guaranteed a little bit of a base hit on the trade if the trade wants to reverse against me. But what I'm allowing myself to do is essentially make it free. So if my stop is either at break even or slightly in profit to make sure that the market order doesn't screw with me, I can manually move up that stop and let the trades just run. And I can almost just turn off my phone and let the thing go. What do you see as the market catalyst for the market could go down big? Bad earnings. Just sub. Appreciate that, Victor. Yeah. So I would say, obviously bad earnings. There's a lot of other things that could happen here, though. Japan could start freaking out and they could start like basically walking back that yield curve control. You could see at the start of November, when the Bank of England starts selling those bonds, you could see the gilt shoot, dollar or pound come down, dollar shoot up, which tanks our markets. You could see the Fed come out overly hawkish at the meeting next week and basically put everybody in their place and say, fuck you, we're actually going to raise rates more than you thought that we were going to because we need to get this situation under control. You could see Russia and Ukraine escalate. You could see there you go. There you go on that SPY drop. But see, Victor, there's a lot of things weighing down on the market. If everything goes okay, then you might see a little bit of a run here. But what you have to think about is are the core issues, the systemic issues in the market right now, are they being solved or are they getting better? Not really. Real estate still got to come down. We're still going to go higher in rates. Let's see what GDP looks like. What was that, Thursday or tomorrow? Yeah, Thursday's GDP. And then all the other key data points coming out too. So there's a lot of things that can bring the market down. But you could, since there's so much cash on the sidelines here too, like you easily could see this earnings run up. Easily. Yeah, we were looking at Bitcoin, Ryan. Bitcoin, is it running? Oh, Bitcoin with a big fuck you candle here and SPY dropping on that. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Bitcoin just cracked 20K and SPY just got some death candles here. So this little rejection move on the SPY here with that closing candle down below the 5-minute would have played out very nicely. I didn't touch it just because I'm already big green on the day. But if you did, good job. Good job. Oops, that's the right Tesla. There you go. All right, let's see what happens at VWAP here. It has a little bit more ways to go. I would just be a little bit careful of a VWAP bounce. You're still in it, locked in profits, have your stop loss set. Sam, did that push you back into the green for the day, buddy? I would assume so. I would assume you're back green off of that, bud. All right, guys. Again, as you guys are coming in here, if you haven't already, hit that like on the stream. Helps out get this stream to some more people over here. And again, if you want to join the best place to come and learn how to trade, it's linked at the top of the live chat over there. You guys know the deal at this point. The results speak for themselves. Our people are fucking killing it. If you want to come join, or you're tired of losing money and getting hoped up for things that just don't happen, come join us. We're the place for you. Let's see, 9 straight was down 0.27% today, but we're back streaking. Fuck yeah, Sam. There we go. I think I might have a 9-day too. I'd have to look at it, but I'm pretty sure. I know it's at least 7 or 8 now. I think it's 8. I think it's after today. It'll be 8. 8-day green streak. There we go. Killing it, dude. And it's just stacking. Put the power of compound interest on your side. I'm not swinging for these home runs. There is no reason to be fucking around with that. If it happens, it happens, which is why I have that stop loss strategy in place to enable myself to be able to hold through a lot of these big moves. And it makes me a lot more confident when I'm taking a lot of these trades. No hesitation, because I'll just go boom. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, take a small loss. The next one will be good. Again, mindset, method, money management. Those are the keys, guys. Those are the keys. Everybody likes to focus on method too much. They think the method is what's going to get them there. If you have a method that's been back tested and works, like 1348, I mean, it's the most profitable EMA crossover. It's been studied. It's not really up for debate. That's the most profitable EMA crossover. It then comes down to how well you are able to execute. So mindset and money management. Are you going in trying to hit these home run trades, trying to get 100, 150%? Or are you going to put yourself in a position to be able to make it free quick, lock in those gains, and let the things ride for a potential gain? Again, the method can take you up to those 100, 200% gains, but it's not going to happen all the time. But you want to be able to put yourself in that position to be able to ride out those gains. Did somebody in your family teach you where you were wrong? I've said this before. I mean, I had a lot of people close to me when I was younger who know a lot about markets. So I was able to learn at least the basics from them. So I've always thought like in this way. Like I always knew about markets. Trading's different though. Trading's very different. I like macro, I learned across the board. Overall, like what the stock market is, options, things like that. Mindset, mullet. I'm not getting a mullet. I'm very wise from age. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like to consider myself pretty smart. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Crypto go boom and QQQ go down. That's a very rare thing to see. We haven't seen that happen a lot. But SPY right back up here. This is why you've just seen these flashy fuck you candles around all the time. Sam, I'm guessing you got stopped out there. The stop loss strategy has been a game changer for me. Started slow and finally pulling it all together. Thanks, man. Anytime, dude. That's what it's there for. Stop loss hit. There you go. News on Bitcoin. I don't see it. Yeah, I just stopped out. But yeah, that's what I'm here for, guys. I'm trying to help you guys along and not make the mistakes that I did. Sometimes I know a lot of you guys are just going to do it. 0.97% on the day, though. We're good. Locked it in, buddy. Fuck yeah, Sam. Killing it. Yeah, I started off hot this morning. Like with that NVIDIA trade. After that one, I didn't need to trade anymore. The SPY trade, I saved it by sort of averaging in. I went in smaller and then I was like, well, I still think this thing's going to come down. So I kind of legged into it and then it started to come back down nicely and I just got out. I couldn't even tell you where it is on this chart because I was essentially trading the 1 minute. It was here, I think. I think this was the move I was looking at. So it dropped. It was looking good. Shot up a little bit. I had enough time, so it wasn't getting stopped out. I bought the rest of them somewhere up in here, dropped down lower, and then I was out. Quick, easy gain. Mullen gap filled down. I mean, eventually that thing's probably going to come back down. What goes up must come down. the sustained buying pressure doesn't last unless you would see the market really, really rally here off of earnings, which is possible, but I believe the Fed meeting's next week as well, so you gotta be careful of that. Let's see. Kyle, actually, I think I stopped in August because I told everybody what was going to happen. Everybody said, fuck you. And I was like, oh, fuck you. All right, cool. Later. And then everything played out exactly how I said it was going to. And then everybody's always asking me, like, what the hell? And I'm like, I told you, I tried to save you, and you didn't listen. You decided to listen to the hopium, and it is what it is. I tried. I did my best. I can't log into your brokerage account and do things for you. I can only tell you the reality as I see it, and I'm pretty good at telling you what's about to happen. It's why I'm able to do this. You can't fire me. I quit. Let's see here. All right, guys, keep hitting that like on the way in. You guys are killing it. We're going to keep sitting here making money with our people and doing our thing, man. All right, so let's see if SPY really wants to get that crack down here. That was a pretty big candle back up. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What up, Vix? Not much, Todd Bailey. What's up, buddy? Hopefully you're killing it again today. I know I've seen you starting to crush it there, buddy. I love seeing that. Let me just give SCV my info really quick. No, stop it. Bad. Smash the like button. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. Been on the sidelines this morning, but ready to print now. I mean, let's see if we get that rejection here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, where are we at here? Hold on. All right, let's see. So SPY rejecting a little bit here. Hold on, I am sending out a tweet really quickly, and boom. All right, guys. So if you do like what we're doing over here, making money in the markets all the time, especially you 1348 crew over here. I know you guys are lurking in here. Love you guys. Shout out to all of you. I'll throw that link to the tweet if you don't mind going and dropping a like on that tweet over there, spreading the word about all the positive things that we are doing, helping people really take control of their accounts. Run up that tweet. There it is right there. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, team. And get ready for all the crazy things that we have coming over here. Ho, 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 ho. Got you, Jason. Appreciate that, buddy. 1348 for the win. Ready? Fuck yeah, buddy. I mean, we're killing it over here. Most profitable EMA crossover with the rules and the strategy and the psychology lessons that we're teaching you guys. Fucking unbeatable, man. Spy Hunter. What's up, bud? Oh, there you guys go. All right, let's see. So Spy's getting that rejection over here. It's coming back down. Let's see. I don't like it. I love it. There you guys go. Yeah, and if you guys do want to hop in there with all of us, the link is at the top of the live chat. If you're ready. Let's see here. Tesla, what happened with Tessie? I mean, it's coming down to the 48 in VWAP here. If it breaks, it could get nasty, but Tesla Invictus cross down in 6 bars. I'd wait till the VWAP break. Just personally, that's what I would do. And then again, you're going to be fighting VWAP here with SPY as well. It's right there. 219.56. It's 30 cents away. I would need it to confirm. Invictus is a very, very, very powerful tool. But you got to confirm. You got to confirm all the time too. Make sure that you're getting that move in the direction that you want. 6 bars is also how much? 30 minutes? It's a long time. Oh, shout out to all you guys on the tweet. I appreciate that, team. Support for Tesla going down. I mean, you could see it right here, 218.11. This little bounce level right here, this little zone. So it looks like it wants to slip. Here comes the SPY. Here comes Apple. Here comes NVIDIA. Everything's starting to bend around here. Let's see if we get that cascading move down. Woo! I mean, we were talking about this SPY rejection here, or the reversal. That would have been sweet to play. It wasn't worth it in my mind, the risk reward. I probably could have just not been a little bitch and taken it. But I'm just securing my 2% for the day. Shifting that stop loss on your go testy. Only one contract today makes my heart feel better. Michael. Smart, man. Keep it nice and simple. All right, here comes Tessie below VWAP here. You got 4 minutes to go on this candle. Let's see if it can break that 219. SPY, here's the decision zone right here, right at VWAP in the 48. If it bounces here, it's probably going to fuck around for a little bit and then try and break a little bit later. If it flashes right through, you could be in for some aggressive selling, but you have to remember it's earnings week. You're going to see potentially a little bit more buying pressure on the hopes that these companies are going to beat earnings. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. So there's that little bounce here. Tessie's still struggling at the VWAP. Let's see. It's amazing how profitable trading one contract can be. Well, Michael, it's the psychological effects of you having more and more money in the trade. If you can, so I just breathed in while I was drinking. That was bad. The bars for Invictus are 5 minutes. Yes. Yeah. See, that's the decision zone right there. Bounced right off VWAP. So again, you were waiting for that closing candle below the VWAP on Tessie. It hasn't done it yet. If SPY can get that close below VWAP here, it could sell, but that was the decision zone of the initial cascade big sell. It didn't want it. The sellers didn't step up there to push it down. So if I was trading that SPY move, again, the target was VWAP from when we were seeing it break up here. So it tapped it. I wasn't in it, but that's what I would have done. That's what I was looking at. VWAP is where I want to play those SPY puts too from earlier. Yeah, it was just super volatile on that thing. I mean, again, if you had Friday or Monday contracts, you would have been fine. This probably would have scared the shit out of you. This move, but that's when it started to shark right back down. So it is what it is. You think we're testing 380? You just said, Sam, I swear to, this is the crazy thing. Sam's been with us for a while, and a lot of other you guys are starting to get this way too. It's like we're reading the market in the same way, which is it's all about education. This like alerting you when you're taking bullshit, dude. Like if you're just gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, this person told me to take this trade, so I'm gonna take it because I trust them. Oh my God, it's setting yourself up for failure. Here's why. Because if you don't have a solid grasp on exactly why that trade is being entered, you don't know when it's invalidated and why the trade could be wrong later. So you don't have enough faith. And this is how I feel. I don't have enough faith if somebody else told me to take a trade, if I didn't come to the conclusion myself, because I didn't go through the analysis and know exactly what I'm looking for in the trade. If you blindly follow it, you're going to get screwed. But the education aspect is so powerful. Shout out to Sam and all those other people who have actually done this. I can tell it's working for you. Sam, 9 green days in a row. Fuck yeah, buddy. What are the VWAP numbers? SPY's at 382.29 for the VWAP. And then Tessie's is 219.57. All right. Let's see what happens with Tessie here. You meant settings? Oh, it's just the default settings. You're eyeing those Tesla contracts when it held below 5 minutes. I'm on. Didn't take the trade. It was the right move down to the 48. Yeah, I mean the Invictus looks like it's gonna get it here, but we'll see. SPY really needs to confirm below VWAP in order for that to happen. And then you have Apple fucking around here too. Let's see. Oh my god, we're almost at 200 likes already. Shout out to you guys. The midday crew is showing up now. I love it. I love to see it. What's up, everybody? How you doing? It has two colored lines. What are you talking about on ADX here? I've got one on ADX. I don't know what you're looking at for ADX there. And then the new charts show it a little bit differently, but all right. Dun, dun, dun. There's you like good sir. Appreciate it, team. Thank you, thank you. Man, here comes SPY back down. Yeah, I mean, MMTLP. Isn't that the preferred thing of metamaterials? I wouldn't touch that. It's like their weird spin-off thing. I don't know if I touch that. I could be thinking of something else, but let's see. Sell Tesla, take money, buy Twitter. I don't know about that. I just kind of let Twitter do its thing now. Whenever there's those like big buyouts, mergers and stuff, I usually stay away. There's always some weird nonsense that can happen. Daniel? Yeah, good idea there, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, let's see if SPY's gonna get that cascade. I just like, it's got some room. I mean, if you were gonna really play it below here, you could play it to these wicks down here, this 381.27. But what you're really looking at is 380. SPY 3-minute cross about to happen. Again, you're watching VWAP. You've got 2 minutes to go. If SPY can somehow get below, you're messing with Apple here too. That's why I always have Apple, Tesla, and SPY up. Usually I've been doing like recently in the morning, I've had SPY, Apple, TLT because Tesla's had a mind of its own after earnings. Parsa, it's a little bit, you have to mess around with like, you have to deselect a bunch of things. Let's see. Here it comes. Tessie fighting it. 219.57's VWAP. Apple's bouncing off its 48. Let's see. Depending on oil prices. Interesting. All right, SPY. What are we gonna do? Yeah, see, it's not even a dollar move from here. You got like a 50-cent move here, which would have been okay. It's just I'm still happy not taking that, even though it did exactly what I expected it to do. I mean, it's just not, there's not enough meat on the bone. Can't beat the Bay. It might be my loss. It's fine. I'm not looking at really buying any shares of anything long right now until we get the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll just sit here, trade, stack up the cash because most likely my returns are going to be better anyway. And then there's more risk going in there as well. So it's a different game. You're teasing? I know. It's just probably not for me. It doesn't fit what I like to buy. Oh, 201 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Dude, it's fighting. Did Tessie close below? Oh, those fuckers. They don't want to let it die yet. They don't want to let it die yet. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that might have been the move. I mean, called it there. It is what it is. Sam, got you back into the green, buddy. There we go. I know you did that completely on your own, though, because you somehow have the same brain as me. Am I in Tesla puts? No, I'm not in anything right now. Remember, I'm already up like 2-ish% on the day, so I'm not touching it. There's no reason to put that money at risk unless I see something like really good. This looked good, but not enough for me to be like, yes. Like I would need something to flash at me like, here we go. New something crazy. Because in my mind right now, it's more about protecting the gains that I've already made versus trying to make more money. Like if I think about it, if I'm up 2% on the day and you think about the compound interest calculator, that's ridiculous numbers. So I'll just burn it. Let it go. And we've been doing that pretty consistently. Like, yes, maybe it was yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit of a smaller gain day. Still around, I think it was a little less than 1%. It was right around there. But a lot of the gains of last week, except for one day where I went down, got caught on something, and then murdered it to the upside. That was a little bit of a smaller green day. But other than that, I've been right around 1 to 2.5, 3% on this green streak, which has been sweet, man. Trying to continue it, put that power of compound interest on my side and let it fly. You mean SPY puts? No, I'm not in SPY puts. You're already in SPY puts? No, that's good. Like if you're already in the puts, I was talking about him up here. I just didn't like it. I mean, just because there's a move happening that I don't take, it doesn't mean that it's good. Remember, it's all about method, mindset, money management. The method, which is this little break here on the rejection, can give you a nice move. But the method, the mindset and money management part of this would tell me that I probably should not be trading anymore, especially the mindset part of it. Money management, sort of, I could mess around with it and only risk a certain percent of the gain. But what's the point? It's like, okay, then the actual gain, if I size down, is going to be less. Then I'm still taking on risk for really no giant gain to have zero effect on my life, if that makes sense. Like the gain that I would make on this would not affect me at all, but the loss could put me a little bit further back. So that's how you have to start thinking about things sometimes. It's like if you're up, you got to know when to walk away, which is something that takes a lot of time to learn. Blowing through your cash balance every single day is not the best way to be doing things. But again, these are things that I'm trying to help you guys with that I've done in the past that I want to be like, okay, well, this is what I've learned. This is where I've done things correctly. This is where I've messed it up. Don't do the things that I've messed up on and do the things that work, if that makes sense. So Invictus, what does it use other than the cross? It uses a lot of things, man. It uses a lot. It's able to predict those crosses with a pretty high degree of certainty. Using all of the other special sauce in it. I'm not going to tell you what like specifically what's in it, but it's nasty. It's very nasty. YouTube needed a real one. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, keep hitting that like on the way in. If you want to join up with us in there, get access to all of the educational videos, the live streams. I mean, I'm live market open every single day, walking you guys through everything you need to know. We've been slaughtering it, man. The Gabe comes on at around 10:30. Then we both come on at around 2. Then we got those night streams for the one-on-ones. The predictive algorithms that are killing it. That's slaughtering the market too. If you look at the market gain, or like what the market's done this year versus our algorithms, we're sparking the market. So it's in the top of the live chat here. But if you guys do want to hop in, I'll throw it in the live chat for those of you guys that are curious. If not, hopefully you guys are doing well. But if you want to come take your trading to the next level, you know where to find us. So Tessie bounced a little bit off VWAP here. Again, I wouldn't, like what was I saying before? Closing candles below VWAP. Until that happens, I'm not touching anything. And again, the only move here was on this little breakdown below the 13, and it was 2 VWAP. That's what we were looking at here. It was, okay, let's see it move down to VWAP, see what happens here. If it bounces, this was the decision zone where it could come back up, which it ended up doing. Let's see. So, and again, we do these public live streams every day at 12:15. If you guys want to come back, you are always welcome to come back in. We didn't even have to enact the no nonsense policy today, which is great. Let's see. SPY moving back up here. Hello. Hello. Here it comes. You're looking for a close above VWAP to sell your short-term Tesla shares? On what time frame? The 5? Spoke too soon. Oh boy, here he is. What's up, 600? How you doing, buddy? No, you cannot do that. Transparent. All right, let's see. Tessie little rim. Dun, 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 dun. All right, team. Oh, SPY. Very strong VWAP bounce there. There we go. Dude, locked in. Telling you. Let's see. It can always die at the end of the day. You never know. ChargePoint took a nosedive of death and came back from the dead. A lot of things do. I mean, they can and then come back to life over here, but we will see. And again, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. If I think something, and I'm always going to give you guys a reasoning behind why I think stuff, I'm just going to tell you what I think. I'm not here to come over and be like, no, yeah, no. I'm here to help make you guys money. That's what I'm here to do. Let's see here. Oh, I've got something coming for you guys soon too. Make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram. I'll follow you guys back right now. There it is. The couple of things that I've been creating, they're waiting for a little bit of a release time. Oh, I've got some fun stuff for you guys coming out over there. So if you aren't, I'll follow you guys back now. Let's have some fun. It's gonna be fun. All right, SPY is struggling to get this hold over here. You got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see. That, my friend, is what we call a rim. Not really. Oh, there we go. Following you guys back over here. What's up, team? Yeah, get ready. I got some sauce coming for you guys. Don't worry. It's gonna be fun. Let's see what SPY wants to do. Unfollowed to refollow you. Parsa, where are you? I try to do them as they come in. I've gotten everybody so far. Why isn't Gabe putting out public videos lately? He's waiting. Don't worry. They're coming back. Thanks, SV. I now can recognize the just say no zones. Thank you. I appreciate that. Parsa. Gotcha, buddy. There you go. Just did it again. Gotcha. All right, let's see. Market's kind of flatlining over here. I mean, it did get that move down. Let's see what it wants to do here. That's an aggressive move off VWAP, though. Fatima, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Can they run in this type of market environment? They can go up, yeah. Are you going to lock in the gains, though? Are you going to lock in the gains? Are you going to listen to people that are going to say that they're going to go to unrealistic targets to try to hope you up for clicks and views on YouTube? That's the thing you got to ask yourself. It's like, yeah, they could be very tradable if you're trying to trade them, but at the same time, it's like I can't morally sit here and just blow smoke up everybody's ass and say, this is that. Like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know how everybody thinks about it, and they're just not going to get out, and it's most likely going to lead to more disappointment. I want you guys making money, not injecting yourself with hopium, and then I got to come in here with the Narcan. I want everybody to win. Don't get me wrong. I want everybody to win. The thing is that I can't sit here and just hope everybody up for things that I know people won't be realizing the gains on, because they're just gonna put more money in. It's just gonna sit there, and then they're gonna 70 to bro. That's a great example. Look at Oxy. What's up with Oxy? Oh, Tessie's slipping back down here. What's Oxy doing? 40. There you go, Ryan. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Oxy slipping a little bit here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Elon to close the Twitter deal Friday. Hold. This is the other thing. It's popping here, but the deal's at 54.20. I would not touch any of this. If you want to, go for it. This is probably not going to go well for a lot of people. It's at 53. If it's going to close at 54.20, any strike above that will be completely worthless on Friday. So it's already too close. I wouldn't touch this thing. Shares maybe, but the arbitrage there isn't crazy. It's $1.10. It's $1.10 is or now it's $1.20, but it's coming back down. So close the Twitter deal Friday. Cool. Very nice. Interesting news there. I'll be a bystander for that whole thing. If you guys can't tell, I'm very, very picky about what I like to trade and what I don't. Sometimes I'll take a big macro play, but usually I'm gonna go with what works, and I'm not going to just like go away from what if that makes sense. Because if you're able to, oh, hold on, Tesla was slipping there. Yeah, you're right. If it closes down below, because I see this is something that I see with a lot of people, especially some of the people that come in with 1348. They start and they're getting it. They understand the system. They got the risk management part, and they start really running up their accounts. And then they start to get a little bit more risky, and they change what they were doing to run their accounts up. And then it starts coming back down, and you're like, whoa, 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 what happened? It's like, well, you changed everything that you were doing. You started taking on more risk. You started trading contracts with more time or less time. You started sizing up on things you probably didn't need to. That's you. I know. Exactly. It's staying disciplined. And if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. Like logically, it makes complete sense why you wouldn't change anything. It's like, well, I'm doing X right now in order to get up to a certain point. Why start switching over to doing Y when X has already shown me that it can make a bunch of money? Self-awareness day? Exactly. You want to make sure that if it's not broke, don't fix it. Let's see. So Apple got a little slip there. Did that just a bit last week. Dun-dun-dun. I'm no saint either. That's fair. But at the same time, when I saw the things that I needed to see in order for me to say, this is what I think now after this, after I said it's going to run up into ape the dividend and then sell off, completely correct on that. It is what it is. I told you. But would you rather have hopium blown up your ass now continually, or go with what works? Because I did tell you what was going to happen. Like, people will get mad at me for saying that it was gonna happen, but not mad at the things that people are just saying because it makes them feel good. It's like, all right, only if it's done gently. Yeah. It is what it is. Let's see here. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. All right, let's see. But I did tell you. That's the thing. I told you. All right, let's see what happens with Tessie here if it wants to break. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Got my 16-year-old daughter on 1348. Life wisdom. Fuck yeah, buddy. There you go. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oof. Let's see. Down. Yeah, it could. Well, let's see what happens with SPY here. If it breaks VWAP. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, you guys are slaughtering the like button today, too. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. You guys are saying Elon's selling Tesla to do it? Hold on. I don't really. Yu's been in here saying some things that I don't necessarily deem as true, but let's see. I've just seen Musk tells bankers he plans to close the Twitter deal on Friday. That's all I've seen on it. I don't see anything confirmed unless there's a report that's come out. Let's see. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Think he was selling Monday? We'll see. I haven't seen anything on it. Let's see. Because it would have dropped a lot more if he said he was selling Tesla. Because I'm at the time in between. Yeah, that might be it too, Nettie. Yeah, I'd have to look at it. I haven't seen anything that's came out about it. So as of right now, no, he didn't do that. It could end up coming out that that's what it is, but there's a lot of different moving parts there. Let's see. Here it comes a little bit. SPY coming back down to the 48 in VWAP here. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Apple just hanging on to the 48 here too. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Let's see. Come on. Are we going to get a cool move here? Are we going to get it? I mean, if Tesla came down and tested the 200, that would be aggressive. If it did that, oh boy, that would be wild. That would be a bit wild. It's Tuesday. If he did it, yeah. Yeah, you're right. He would have had to have already done it. Dun-dun-dun. Do-do-do. Let's see. No, it's not doing it yet. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Come on, SPY. Yeah, so everything's kind of calmed down a little bit here. You could see a move going into the later half of the day. If it breaks VWAP, I think you're going to be in for some fun to the downside. But we will see here. Any crosses down are risky because most were above the 200 EMA. Yeah, they're a little bit risky. If you're going to do them, they'd be a quick scalp. But guys, that is going to wrap up the stream for today. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way out. And again, if you guys do want to join us over there and really take your trading to the next level, come with me during the morning live streams, hop on with Gabe after, get access to those predictive algorithms, the live streams, the curriculum, and the new stuff that we have coming, which is really game changing, and it's not going to stop there. We have so many cool things in the pipeline. The link is in the live chat. If you guys want to come check it out, it's in the top 2. It is pinned. But again, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you guys back over here. But let's see. We're going to be, so we will be going live. Gabe and I are going to be hopping on the live stream in a couple of minutes here too. So all you guys with us over there, all our members, we will be live in a bit. But other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow. It's worth it, guys. Life wisdom. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, everybody that's in there is having a good time, learning a lot of things. It's the people on the outside that are kind of talking the nonsense, but they don't know the sauce that we got. So guys, I will see you later. Have some videos out for you guys later tonight too. Other than that, peace.